Hello everyone, this is Hyde from XAIC and welcome to the first video of the new playlist I'm starting with different strategies of solo queuing. This is usually aimed for the mid-tier to higher rank players, even for the lower ranks if you want to really rank up really fast. And getting right into it, this is Cash and I'll be going over taking A, mid and B sites as T solo, in which you usually wouldn't get the best teammates in solo queuing, and how to take a third of a map all by yourself with using nades effectively. So to begin with, I'm going to run over what I usually would do in a full gun round with a full set of nades. So a smoke, a flash or two, and a Molotov. So to begin with, I'd usually do this smoke, in which you jump from here on the third lane. I'll go over it later. Come down, flash from here if I have one, and then do this flash. This could flash your teammates, to bear in mind, and then I can just go and easily pick any heads that are crossing. It even flashes the one man, so you can get that. And the Molotov I usually use to molly sandbags, which failed up there, but that's pretty much it, and I can take mid control really easily with that. So now I'll be going over how to do the smoke, which could be quite difficult. In the beginning it was for me, in which I'd mess it up quite often, but once you start doing it, it's quite natural. So from T-spawn, you'd usually spawn around here. The third lane, you run up and point at that thing here and just let go. So once more, just practice it a couple times, you'll get it. It's really easy smoke and pretty much lands there. Now another thing that I'd usually do if I'm playing it slow, or let's say it's not the start of the round, do this flash and maybe wait here a little while, peek to right, peek to the left, and if you're sure that a sandbag's is clear, you could just molly here to avoid any AWPers or anything and play from this headshot angle here. You could take B now, check checkers, or pretty much take mid control now and let your team know that mid is clear. They can go and take A or B or whatever, and even get a couple opening picks if you can in mid. Another way of approaching mid, for example, if you're not in a full gun round, let's say you have a Tech 9, some armor and a smoke and a flash, you could still take mid and potentially get a couple kills by just doing the usual smoke, which is smoke of CT for any long range battles, and do this deep flash, which turn away from, and you can just wreck whoever's there. Jump around, plant the bomb, get the bomb plant down. The next example is of taking B site, and I'll do it with pistol rounded as an example if I have two smoke and two flashes. And running up, I'd usually just aim around here and bounce it off. This will, get rid of any long range fights or anything. And come up here, break this window, and there's a relatively easy smoke. If you just takes a couple of times to actually get it right. You can even, it's quite common to mess it up, but yeah, close enough. But anyway, that's smoke CT just next to the red dots here. Throw it in through the windows. Now a big mistake that loads of players make is just coming out and peeking like this. Now peeking like this, you're exposing yourself to an angle from here. If you haven't a smoke CT, an angle from heaven here, and even someone who's playing here, but along with the headshot angle over here, which is annoying. And so it's much easier if you come around here, play it really slow, so even if someone sees you, they'll only be able to do little damage to your legs, and you get the information of where they are and can just jump down and pop the head off. But anyway, just jumping up here, you can slowly peek here before you will see their head, before they won't even have sight of your head, and then jump down and peek this headshot angle. So really smoking CT and flashing is opening at the sight for the players as well as yourself, so that's a good way to take B on Cash. Okay, so the next one is of course taking A. Personally, I don't really play it as much because of this stupid place. I always get shot down from here, and there's quite a lot of angles that, A is really difficult to take by yourself, but if you were to, what I would go about doing is staying here, making sure no one's pushing for about 3 seconds, and from here, since no one will really be there, quickly bounce off this, which will smoke this area to avoid any AWP from truck. You could then go and, you know, bounce it off this to molly forklift, but since I'd have a friend, a pre-made, you know, opening squeaky door and peeking forklift, I'd go about smoking molly in quad to push him out, get an easy kill if I can, because this is smoked and that's the only angle that he could face, and I'd already be there, so I'd have the advantage. And if I cannot do that, then I'd use flashes. This is one flash that I'd usually do. It's not always perfect, but if you time it right, it's pretty powerful because it bounces right into the site. Otherwise, you could just standard flash, pop flash like that. Flash yourself. No, don't flash yourself. Just pop flash and run in through. Shoot there. Check quad. Check highway if you can. And that's pretty much the A site. One more thing I might as well mention in this video is a good strategy for pistol rounds at CT that I might as well mention. I mean, it's from Vu CSGO, he uses it, but check out his channel, it will be in the description below. And so it involves buying a incendiary, not armor, incendiary and a flashbang. Oh god. Yeah. So on pistol rounds, if you can just, it doesn't require a brilliant spawn, you can just have a standard spawn and take your way through, and then after that just bounce it off this part here while you're running. This will flash everyone there and you can just pop everyone's head off, and if they're pushing, just use the incendiary to fall back, let your teammates know that they're on A, and that's pretty much the round for you. I mean, I've always gotten 1 or 2 picks, not even on pistol rounds, just this flash is really, you know, overpowered. Everyone at the back, everyone here is just flashed, and you can turn away quickly, come in and kill. So yeah, that will be the end of this video, and of course this is my first video, and I will be making some more. If there is any feedback you could give, please kind of give some in the comments. I'll really be looking forward to reading them. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.